Judge, today's case is crazy about you.
Good-looking, young, and completely undone. Let's see if they can learn.
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lynn Toller presiding.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Molly Hightower and Zay Nelson. The two of you have been together for 2.5 years. You two are struggling, and Mr. Hightower, you want her to pay you $200 for a car battery and alternator that he purchased for her vehicle. We will talk about that momentarily. But first, I want to talk about your relationship and acknowledge that's your best friend, Tyler Webb, here, who's going to be testifying on your behalf. Thank you for coming, Mr. Webb. I'm going to start with you, Mr. Hightower. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your relationship and why we're here today?
Well, Your Honor, my girlfriend's clinginess and her over-emotional level is just kind of getting unbearable. We've been together for 2.5 years now, and this has been a situation that we've been dealing with since day one. I'm just getting tired of it, and I'm pretty sure she is too. Like, for an example, we like to get lunch when I'm on my lunch break for work sometimes, right, and everything like that. And everything's fine. We'll go out, we'll have lunch and everything like that. But I only get an hour, Your Honor. So sometimes when I have to go back to lunch, when I have to go back to work, that's when the issue arises. So I'm like, hey, Zay, it's time for me to go back to work. And she starts, oh, no, I don't want you to go. You have to stay, da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, no, I have to go back to work. And then that's when her whole anxiety and all that stuff, and she starts getting unbearable and crying and doing all of this stuff while I'm just trying to go back to work. It's like anything that I tell her that she doesn't like or it doesn't work out for her, that's when she starts getting all clingy and
emotional and crying. Everything is worth
yes, ma'am. And so look, when I'm like, okay, so we get into an argument and I'm going back to work, she doesn't leave. No, she goes sits in the parking garage for another 3-4 hours till I get off of work. And I'm just like, the average person will leave, but no, she wants to stay there. And then, so when I get off work, I'm ready to leave.
Okay.
So it's just, it gets unbearable.
It's just weird.
It's annoying, and it's
Ms. Nelson, why don't you tell me your version of that event? Do you recall what he's talking about?
It happens often.
That does not happen often. I've never sat there in front of the 3 to 4 hours in the parking garage.
So you gonna be sitting in the
already have our little habits where after we get done having our lunch, I go to the rooftop, take a nap
before
on a hammock.
That you
never,
would have.
I would never cry, or I don't know what he's talking about.
So you don't cry and get upset when he has to go back to work?
It's always some situation that leads to that. It's
well,
never.
Well, tell me give me an example of a situation that led to that.
Me having to go back to work because she has separation anxiety.
Why would I have separation anxiety with you?
Let her tell me.
I just feel like he doesn't want me around sometimes. I feel unwanted. I feel like
I have to go back to work.
Give me an example.
That is not only
unwanted.
the situation. It's like there was one time where I was hanging out with him.
Yeah.
I was at his house for like a week, and he was like, oh, well, trying to lead on to me leaving. He was like, well, what you finna do? I was like,
You just heard her say she was at my house for a week, Your Honor. I be having stuff to do.
What was I there for?
She helped me move.
What was I there for?
You helped me move.
No, I was helping him because his car broke down, so he needed to use my car. So it was already an understanding of why I was there.
Because you needed a ride and constant access to a car.
He takes situations and makes it into something else. He don't know how to let things go in the past and move forward. That situation that I was talking about, he was like, I'm going out, or he was like, I'm going to a birthday party. I was like, okay, well, whose birthday is it? Because I know all your friends, which friend is it? Oh, it's somebody from the group chat. You don't know her. I was like, since when are these group chat people your friend? Then he automatically be like, oh, well, here you go. You starting again, all this type stuff. He makes like situations worse than what they are. I'm just simply asking you,
a question.
How are these people your friends? Like, who are these people?
My God.
Now, what do you say, Mr. Hightower?
She gave it to you herself. Even when she stays for a few days, a few weeks, all I have to do is say, I can just be like, hey, Zay, when you're going home? Then it's a whole, oh, you don't want me here, situation, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, no, all I'm asking you is when you're gonna be here, because you've been here for 5 days. Sometimes I have stuff to do.
Why would you want to be around me? It's not even about that. It's not even about that.
What's it about?
Why is it such an issue when I'm saying I'm by myself, I want some time for myself? I seen you Monday, I seen you Tuesday, seen you Wednesday, seen you Thursday, seen you Friday, Saturday and Sunday, dang, can I be by myself?
No,
and then as soon as I'm like, hey, Zay, what you finna do? You finna go home? She's like, oh, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, dang, bro, like, I can't even.
But he asked me to come there. Don't ask
I asked you to come 5 days ago.
No. want to be around you because I love you. I like to be around you. It's not me being overbearing or clingy. Even when we're together, I don't feel like we're hanging out. He's always doing other things. And I asked him, I need your help moving.
Right.
And I had to put my stuff in the storage. He comes over, we're all moving, all this type of stuff. He starts getting agitated because he has a birthday party to go to. Why would you plan to have a birthday party when you already said you was gonna help me move? But he starts being mean to me, all this type of stuff. I have texts that show like him being irrational and unreasonable.
Well, let me see that.
I got a screenshot.
So did you get fussy and angry when the move
my
took
thing
too
is,
long?
If I'm helping someone move, and I'm the only person, first
You're
off,
not
I'm
the only
coming.
person.
I was the only person. The person that she had helping her move wasn't doing nothing.
You knew they were coming, so why would you agree with it then? Why would you set plans when I asked you to free up your calendar? I didn't put it on your calendar.
Because moving doesn't take, isn't a 10-hour job when you move in one bedroom and a downstairs.
Upset.
Because he's being unreasonable.
No, it's not. I'm saying the truth. I'm saying what's going on. If you ask me to move, I'm like, all right, cool, I'm gonna help you move. I don't expect moving to be a whole 10-hour job. Me doing everything. I know, I understand that, but listen, me doing everything, no one else helping me. Then when I'm getting upset, like, okay, can we kind of speed this up because I have stuff to do?
I got somewhere to go.
Then it's an issue with me. Well, you knew you had to help me move that. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to be doing this for no 10 minutes, for no 10 hours though. I'm doing all the work. You want me to do all of this, so when I'm getting upset, and then it's a whole problem.
You didn't let me know you had something to do.
I wasn't
told you
expecting
to
it to
free
be a
up
whole
your
day
day.
thing.
Ms. Nelson, can I say this?
Right
What are you mad about?
Let me tell you what I was actually mad about.
Stop.
While you two over there co-signing each other, let me tell you why. What I was actually mad. Let me tell you what I was actually mad about.
You gonna be all right?
Girl. Because he's attacking me. I don't like that.
Nobody's attacking you. He's telling his story.
Because that's stuff that happened in the past. Me staying there, that's stuff we had already went through that we discussed.
And you're still upset about it.
No, he's bringing it up like it's not even. When has it happened?
Recently.
You're a liar.
Tell me what happened when it happened recently.
I'm a musician. I tend to have shows throughout the month. I tend to have performances and things like that. And one time I had a performance. Well, when I have performances, I like to invite everybody. I invite friends from social media, here, all that thing. She thinks she knows everybody in my life, but she doesn't. So when I'm inviting friends and all these people out, she gets upset. So I had one of my friends from social media, which was a woman. She came to a show that I had, and Tyler was there. He was at the show with me and everything.
Now, since we're talking about Mr. Webb, come on up, join your partner. I will keep going.
Okay.
Please just walk.
Well, yeah, so I said, I was having a show, and we all having a good time. As soon as she sees a female, oh, hey, Molly, I'm here for your show and all that. Attitude, her whole emotions changed. She started looking like that. Everything changed. I'm telling you, we was laughing just like that. Then that what happens right there.
I'm not like them. I'm not an extroverted person. I like to just chill, and I know them, so I'm comfortable with them. You have to let me know if other people are coming, so I know that I have to engage with these people. I've already been drinking. I've already been chilling.
Was it a show?
Yes,
Yeah,
it was a show.
But we were sitting in intimate.
I can't be around people. You're around a performance.
Stop.
We were sitting in an intimate setting. I didn't know other people were being invited. When he performs and other people come, it's not a problem. I'm talking about the
invited
intimate.
to your table is what you're saying.
When someone just walks up, I don't care if it's male, female, whomever. I have to put my energy, okay, I gotta entertain somebody else. I'm comfortable with them. I know I don't have to do that. We could just sit and chill.
I'm with you. I got you. Mr. Webb, what do you see when you see them interacting in an agitated manner? What's happening?
I mean, it's a very toxic situation, I will be honest.
Is it constant?
Yes. For instance, we threw a birthday party for one of our friends at the house, and just fast forwarding throughout the night, Soda's on the couch, sleep, and his female cousin comes up to him.
He wasn't even down there.
She comes up to him and asks, like, hey, Soda, like, let's go get a drink, let's go party, like, you know, so on and so forth. And you can see Zay's face just kind of like, you know, get real shut down.
My cousin around you.
Everybody around it sees, because people start asking, like, yo, like, Mali, like, what's up with your girl? Like, she good? And, like, Zay storms off. And, you know, another time.
I didn't even storm off. I was still sitting there. He wasn't even there.
Okay, let me explain.
He wasn't even down there.
Beanbag right next to
What
you.
were you mad about?
Let me tell you what I was actually mad about. While you two over there co-signing each other, let me tell you what I was actually mad. Let me tell you what I was actually mad about. I had asked Molly, hey, take a drink with me, take a shot with me. Molly declined, very, like, vehemently, like, he doesn't want to do it. Soon as somebody else comes and asks you to do it, oh, well, okay.
But did I do it? Did I do it? I didn't decline her too. So you're not talking about that. Speak the facts. No, I didn't. I was on the couch because the first thing the girl came up to me, which is my cousin, she's like, hey, come take a drink with me. I'm on the couch. I'm like, nah, bro, I'm chilling right now. She's like, come take a shot. Come on, get up, come party. I'm like, nah. Here, she goes to having this attitude. So my cousin like what's up with her? What's
any
her?
of that.
I still don't understand what
That's
you're
not even my
upset about.
problem.
Well, you tell me what the
That's
problem
what
is.
The problem is a female.
I
Any
asked you
female that comes into my life,
you
Judge.
to do something and you don't do it with me.
And I don't do it with anybody
You don't do it
else.
with other people.
You see how she getting into the judge? See, I can't even talk. It ain't, she's in her ways. She's in her ways. That's what I'm talking
All right,
about.
then I'll be in my mouth.
Look, I'm telling you, I had a performance and we having a good time. As soon as a female comes, she storms outside, has a temper tantrum outside of the store. Oh, why you gonna invite a female? Oh, you should have put yourself in her place. All of this outside, Judge, outside. So he goes like, listen.
Okay, hang on.
I can't talk.
Stop there. Stop. I know what you're thinking. I can see it all over your face. I don't get it. I don't understand. This old lady's talking to me and she doesn't get where I'm coming from.
To a certain extent.
If either one of you is trying to convince me that you're rational, you've both been...
No, we're
both of you failed miserably. What are you still upset about?
Before we were living together, he used to come over my house and hang out all the time. And one time we was laying in my bed and I saw a photo. He was on his phone. There was a photo of him and this girl and they were in her bathroom and they didn't have a lot of clothes on. So I asked him about it and he was like, oh, that's just my homegirl or something like that. But I didn't want to cause a situation because we were hanging out. You know, I had bought us pizza. We were chilling, all that type of stuff. So fast forward a couple months, he had asked me to move in and he had a MacBook and there was something wrong with it. And he asked me to look at it while he was out. So I saw that there was messages with that particular girl with him saying, oh, I used to be anti-relationships, but I'm not anti-relationships no more. And I really feel things with you. And then like she was asking him what she was doing and all that type of stuff. And he had sent her pictures of times he was with me, when he was in my bed with my pizza, all this type of stuff. And it was basically like him begging and pleading with her because later on in the messages, she stopped replying.
Mr. Hightower, can you tell me your version of that event?
Yes, ma'am, I can.
Please.
Mind you, she told you I have a MacBook, right?
Right.
And she told you when she saw these pictures of these messages, it was months before we moved in with each other, right?
Right.
We was
And months
together.
before way before we together, these messages she saw and all this stuff, this is before we were together.
It was
so
not.
she goes to my MacBook, she gets it. Old messages just don't randomly pop up. You have to search for old messages
I did
from
not
months
search
ago.
for those.
You have to go search for old messages. If these messages happen when we're way before we're together,
No,
then we
it's
move
not.
in and stuff, and these messages just pop up randomly
If
while
that
you're on the
happened
computer.
before we
It's
were
like, oh,
together,
boom,
then why were
messages
you
from
sending
4
her
or 5
pictures
months
when
ago
we
just-
were together?
How you gonna let
That
her talk?
doesn't
I
make
can't
sense.
talk. So she went snooping and went found. She
contends that you were sending her pictures of the two of you together, so
how
that
was we
had to
not
be current.
together?
How do you respond to that?
The pictures that when she was getting sent was a pizza box.
Then no, it was him in my bed. I know my bed and the pizza I bought
It was a
in my
pizza
car.
box.
Do you
I
know-
sent it.
In my
But do you know
car.
it was
the
in
girl
her-
worked at Little Caesars.
He's
I
lying.
took a picture of the pizza box and was just like, oh, look, some Little Caesars.
Do y'all hear
But
that?
how do they randomly pop up 5 months later? They don't.
Well, it
that means
was
you go
not.
snooping for it.
No,
you go looking for stuff.
it popped
trying
up.
to find
I
stuff. So
do not
she's
do
looking
for
at,
that.
Do you
You
looking
think
at
that-
old messages?
No,
before
I
we
don't
got
do
together?
that. I don't look for stuff.
I got it. I'm gonna talk to you both. First of all, you're far too excited about dude over here. Far too excited. You talk about the things that he does and the attention that he doesn't pay and the random people that he's around as if it's a threat to your very existence. I would get hysterical and say, I've had my voice like that before, but people were either in the hospital, somebody was dying, I was scared because I couldn't find my son. He was missing for a couple of days. I've been like that, but I've been like that for the right reasons. You show a level of excitation about very small things that shows cataclysmic. I want you to be more centered in yourself. He's 23. 23-year-olds, God bless you, are some silly people, especially 23-year-old males. I know you don't believe me, but I saw you. Nick saw you.
You're lying.
Doesn't matter. You can lie about me. I won't get excited. You can say, you know that Judge Lynn Toller? She does A, B, C, and D. And it could all be wrong, but I would not get like you because you can't hurt me with your lies. Can't do it. You can only fix you. You can't fix him. And if you want to be comfortable and sane, you got to be in a position where what he does doesn't bother you one way or the other. And if he's so terrible that you don't need to be with him, kick him to the curb. I'm trying to hand you power. You know, I know what you're thinking. I can see it all over your face. I don't get it. I don't understand. This old lady's talking to me and she doesn't get where I'm coming from.
I think you get it to a certain extent.
Oh, I get it all. Been out here 60 years.
It's not how it was before.
And I know it's better. He told me a long story. But what I'm responding to you was your conduct in here. Today.
I just felt
5
like
minutes
two
ago.
people against.
I understand. But you see, what I'm saying to you is it upsets you too much.
I don't like people lying on me.
Oh, nobody does.
Period.
But you can't let it own you.
That's true.
That's what's wrong with everybody today. Running around shooting and killing people because they lost their job. They got to go kill people. People running around all excited, text messaging you thunkhead from politicians. Everybody's behaving like they're two. And everybody's talking, yeah, well, he did this and he did that, and who cares? You're in charge of how you feel. You're in charge of how you respond. And until you're in charge of that, the whole world will be conducting your business for you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I ain't mad. I'm just passionate. Mr. Hightower, I'm going to say the same thing to you. You got to be calm and relaxed. We got a whole society full of young people just hysterical, running around. Can't have it. Won't work. Won't be anything. You know what I'm saying? You with me?
Yes, ma'am.
You understand what I'm telling you?
Yes, ma'am.
You understand what I'm telling you, Mr. Webb? He's cool over there. He ain't got no problems.
That's what you think.
Yeah. I wish you the best, Ms. Nelson and Mr. Hightower. I really, really do. But until you own your own home, your own emotional home, you can't make a home with anybody else. This I know for a fact. There will be no recovering this matter. It is so ordered.